Steve, first go at Major League Cricket. How did you enjoy the tournament?
Yeah, it was good. Successful tournament, obviously for Washington. We played really well throughout and got to the end and won the final. So, it was a really good effort. Really enjoyed my first experience of playing in the US. It was a really good standard. There's some really good local talent there, and obviously some good overseas players that played as well. So it was good fun and great to win the tournament.
Not just won the final, you were player of the final and finished as, I think, the second leading run scorer. Considering you missed IPL last year or this year and missed out on the World Cup squad, do you think you kind of proved that you can still be a threat at the top of the order in the T20 format?
Yeah, I hope so. I thought I played quite nicely. In terms of international T20s, I don't know what's going on there, but they've obviously got some people they want to bring in, and that's fine. But yeah, I'd certainly love another opportunity at IPL. I'll be throwing my name in the hat, and we'll see how we go.
I guess George Bailey's been praised a lot for his communication with players. Did he speak to you about what you needed to do to get back into that international T20 side?
I kind of never really touched on it. I understood the way they wanted to stack up, I suppose, for the World Cup. All the strong guys that smack at miles. So I understood that. But yeah, for me, I'm not that fast. I'll just go about my business and keep trying to improve and get better. And I feel like every opportunity I've had, I guess, in T20 cricket recently and franchise stuff, I've played quite nicely. So hopefully just keep putting my name up there and just enjoying it.
Do you have an eye on the 2026 T20 World Cup? Is that an aim for you to get back in that side?
Oh, not really. That's a fair while away, but we'll see how we go. I sort of take it day by day and just play and hopefully do well, and you never know, we'll see.
How about the Olympics? Do you watch much of Paris and kind of think, well, that could be me next time?
I did watch quite a bit. I quite enjoy it. So, it was good to watch and good to see the Aussies do really well. But that's still a while away as well. So we'll wait and see. I'll never say never, but I'm pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, the big challenge this summer is the Border-Gavaskar trophy. So I think India's won this series 4 times in a row now, and it feels like, in such an incredible test side this Australian team is, not getting the wood over India feels like the one kind of blemish on the team's record. Do you feel like this summer's a chance to rectify that a bit?
Yeah, I hope so. We've been outplayed the last couple of times they've come out to Australia. So, I think, we're a really good side at the moment. We've kind of got all bases covered. We've been playing really good cricket the last few years. So, hopefully we're well equipped, and it's going to be a great series. They're a very good side. Hopefully we can get one up on them this year.
You've had such an incredible record against India. That kind of breakout summer was 10 years ago. I think you got 400s 10 years ago. I guess, what is it about India that seems to bring out the best of you both in Australia and overseas?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Whether I just stack up well against their bowlers or whatnot, I'm not sure. But I like to stand up in the big series and do well and help the team. So hopefully there's much of the same this summer.
How do you reflect on that series? It was you and Virat who just sort of dominated those 4 test matches. Is that just something that you reflect on and think, that was kind of a really important stepping stone for my career?
Yeah, it was a long time ago now, but I remember it pretty fondly. I scored 400s in 4 tests, and it was probably the best I've actually batted, I reckon, in terms of just being comfortable in my game, my mental side, was hitting the ball really nicely, and I was in a good place. So it'd be nice to do that again this summer.
You're always someone who's tinkering and improving and adapting. Does that change up to opening what you expected, or were there little things you had to adjust once you were up against the swinging ball?
Not so much in terms of my game, just I suppose it's a little bit quicker turnaround when you only have 10 minutes if you're running off the field and you have to get back out there quickly. But outside of that, I don't think there's much to change really.
And I guess heading into this summer as well, the other big thing is the Big Bash. There is a very small window for you to hopefully play for the Sixers. What would need to happen for you to play some Big Bash cricket this summer?
Good question. I haven't even looked at the schedule, to be honest, but I've enjoyed playing for the Sixers whenever I've had the opportunity. It's a really great franchise, great people, and they've had a lot of success. So, we'll see how we go. I'd love to play a few games, but we'll wait and see.
And I guess before that, there's a little window where you could possibly play some Shield cricket as well. Have you spoken to New South Wales much about when you might be available? And if you did, would you potentially open the batting to hopefully adapt a bit more and get yourself ready for some more?
I haven't had the conversations yet. We'll go to England, play that series there, and then come back. And yeah, like you said, there's a few windows there where I'll get the opportunity to play for New South Wales. And again, I'll bat wherever they want me to. I'm not that fussed. I think they've got some good young kids there. Sam Constas, I think, coming through, who's done really well. Nick Maddison's come up to New South Wales as well. So, I'm pretty easy. Whatever spot they want me to bat, I'll bat, and I'll probably get a couple of games in, which will be good prep.
This next year, you're probably going to cross 10,000 test runs, which puts you in some pretty elite company. You're not someone to talk a lot about your own accolades, but it must fill you such pride to hear those numbers and see yourself among the greats of the game.
Yeah, I don't think about it a great deal, but I've had a good run. I've played for a long time now. It's probably the thing I'm most proud of, to get over 100 test matches. You've obviously got to be doing a lot of things right. So hopefully some big runs this summer, and get past 10,000 would be nice as well.